Yeah, next main area of discipline is developing parallel processing algorithm. As I said you, HPC works on parallel computing. So parallel processing algorithm. In the second unit, we will see the parallel processing algorithm, which will be mostly used to implement different high level project. We use the parallel processing algorithm. So in HPC, program can be divided into small independent parts and can be executed simultaneously by the separate processor. In that, in HPC, in parallel computing, we have to divide the large task into small number of parts, and it runs separately. It runs separately on the by using the separate processor and separate memory, but it executes simultaneously, parallelly, and it executes the large application. Finally, combine the result of all individual system or node simultaneously, then it create a final result. That is a parallel computing. HPC system have shifted to supercomputer to computing cluster. As in the previous slide we have seen, high performance computing is originally implemented in supercomputer, but right now it is shifted to the computing cluster. You may have heard about the cluster. Cluster, that is one of the concept of parallel computing. In that last task, to execute the large application, we divide the network into the cluster. Means there can be a 10 computer uh, which try to perform the operation on the single application, but it try to execute the individual. And finally, when after execution of all the tasks, it combines the result of all individual node, and then it gives the final result. That is called as a cluster. Wait. Your attendance is automatically recorded. Now, what is the high performance computing? I have downloaded this slide from the internet. There is no clear definition. Computing on high performance computer. Solving the problem, research using the computer modeling and simulation analysis. Nowadays, we can see most of the problems are performed by the computer. In the mechanical industry, there are automation are performed by the computer system. It is just because of the HPC. In that, you can see solving the problem, doing research using the computer modeling, simulation, analysis. In engineering design, using the computer modeling, simulation. Uh, in medical section, it also use the HPC uh, to analyze the health. Who use the high performance computing in the research institute? As I told, our normal person don't use the high performance computing. It is used for the large application. It is used by the research institute, university, government lab, weather and climate research, bioscience, in military section, engineering design, automotive, aerospace, oil, gas. I will give the HPC example for our computer engineering. I give you one basic example for the HPC. Suppose in the industry there is a large project, okay, and it is assigned to it is assigned to the team, and in team suppose it consists the 10 members. There are 10 members in the project team, okay, and large project. Then project leader divide the part into the small tasks. Means there, if suppose there are 10 members in the project, then it leader assign the task to the multiple people, small tasks, and he he give uh, he give order to them complete the task before the 5 p.m. Then after completion of task or after the deadline, it try to accumulate all the data from the different team members, and then it combine the result. So this is the basic example for high performance computing. कंपनीमध्ये बघितलं असेल, कंपनीमध्ये काय असतं की 50 स्टुडंट 50 एम्प्लॉई आहे, 50 एम्प्लॉई 10 एम्प्लॉई फॉर एक्झाम्पल 10 एम्प्लॉई एका प्रोजेक्टवर काम करतात आहे. एक मेन लीडर आहे, त्याच्यासाठी एक पोस्ट ऐकली असेल, यू हॅव हर्ड वन पोस्ट, डेटाबेस ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेटर. देयर इज अ डेटाबेस administrator who are responsible to monitor and maintain all the activity of the project. तर त्याच्यात काय असतं, तो जो डेटाबेस ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेटर तो सगळं हँडल करत असतो. And all the client PC are connected in the network, so that database administrator can monitor the client system. त्याच्यात काय होतं, 10 मेंबर्ससाठी प्रोजेक्ट दिला आहे, तो जो मॅनेजर जो टीम लीडर असेल तो सगळ्यांना टास्क असाइन करतो. त्या 10 पीपलला सकाळी 10 वाजता एक टास्क दिलेला असतो. The team leader assign the task to the 10 people, then separately they perform their task from 10 to 5. 10 ते 5 मध्ये कंप्लीट करतील. जसं 5 and simultaneously while performing the task, automatically data is saved on the database server, which is handled by the database administrator. तो database administrator आहे, तो एक पीसी यूज करतोय जिथे की सर्व्हर आहे, ऑटोमॅटिकली जसं हे काम करतात तिकडे सेव्ह होत असतो. म्हणजे काय होत आहे की सगळ्यांचा जो टास्क आहे तो ऍट अ टाइम ऑटोमॅटिकली सेव्ह होतोय. सपोज इफ देयर इज अ पॉवर फेल्युअर, देन नो प्रॉब्लेम ऑन द क्लायंट साइड, ऑटोमॅटिकली डेटा इज replicated to the database server. And जेव्हा फायनली संध्याकाळी 5 वाजता डेडलाईन संपली, टीम लीडर काय करेल, जे काही टास्क दिलेले आहेत ते बघतो सगळ्यांचे कंप्लीट आहे का, देन इट कंबाईन all the module together and then it execute the complete module for testing. So this is the basic example for high performance computing in our computer engineering field. Are you getting what is the high performance computing? There are so many uses, but I will just give you example for the computer engineering. Now you are in B, means you are going to develop the project. Then you plan for the project. There are 3 or 4 member team. In that you will decide coding part will be done by these people, design part done by these people, then documentation part done by these people. This is the one of the basic example for high performance computing in the company. They assign the different tasks to the different people, and finally they accumulate or combine all the data together and execute the problem. Means basic definition of HPC is HPC or parallel computing is divide the large problem into small parts, execute each part individually, and finally combine all the smaller modules together to execute the final task. It's called as a parallel computing. Now next, similar concept to the HPC, that is the parallel computing. Just I explain you computing on parallel computer. Parallel computer means there can be a 10 or multiple computer which will try to execute which will try to perform the same problem. It's called as a computing on parallel computer. Supercomputing, computing on world 500 fastest supercomputer. Next, when do we need high performance computing? What is the need of HPC? केस 1, कम्प्लीट टाइम कन्झ्युमिंग ऑपरेशन इन लेस टाइम. हां, आता कुठे वापर होणार आहे HPCचा? मी काय सांगितलं, जिथे की लार्ज ॲप्लिकेशन आहे, खूप मोठा टास्क आहे, तो कमी वेळामध्ये करायचा. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, युअर प्रोजेक्ट, सपोज in company, you have deadline, you have to complete the you have to complete um, one project in 6 months, but after the 1 month, your boss will tell you, you have to complete this project within the 3 months. काय 6 महिन्याचा प्रोजेक्ट किती महिन्यात करायचा आहे? 3 महिन्यामध्ये. अशा केसमध्ये काय करावं लागेल? automatically we have to assign assign more time to project, or we have to add number of team members for that particular project. So same concept in the HPC. If you have to complete the task in the less time, then you have to improve your system. How to improve the system? Either you can add the number of team members, those who are able to do the coding or other work, okay, or you have to assign the more tasks. Suppose in company you have assigned 8 hours duty, but now you have to complete same project within the 3 months. At that time uh, you have to perform your duty for 12 or 15 hours per day, and this is happen in the industry. So that's why most of the time software engineers do work in company at late night. So there is the one example. I am an automotive engineer. I need to design a new car that consumes the less gasoline. I would rather have design completed in 6 months than 2 years. इथे एक्झाम्पल दिलंय बघा, त्यांना 2 वर्षाचा प्रोजेक्ट आहे, तो किती 6 महिन्यात करायचा होता. I want to test my design using computer simulation rather than building very expensive prototype and crashing him. Suppose काही मेडिकल अनालिसिस असतात, सिंथेसिस असतात, काही त्या गोष्टी ते मॅन्युअली करतात. बट राईट नाऊ they launch their product, they perform the simulation on the computer system, and that is one of the example of high performance computing. Case 2, complete an operation under the tight deadline. Tight deadline means प्रोजेक्टसाठी किंवा कोणत्याही कामासाठी काहीतरी डेडलाईन दिली आहे. विदिन दॅट डेडलाईन वी हॅव टू कंप्लीट द वर्क. But suppose we consider we will complete this task by today, or we have to complete this assignment till the deadline. But some student or some people try to complete that assignment within the deadline. So it enhance the performance. It can be enhance the performance because rest of the time you can do the other thing. So same here. I work for weather prediction agency. I am getting input from the weather station and sensor. I would like to predict tomorrow forecast. आजकाल होत आहे बघा, आपल्याला आत्ताच लक्षात येत आहे. वी कॅन गेट द आयडिया. टुमारो देअर कॅन बी रेन, टुमारो देअर कॅन बी फ्लड. आत्ताच आलं होतं ना मुंबईमध्ये फ्लड येणार आहे, किंवा पश्चिम बंगालमध्ये झालं. या गोष्टी कशामुळे लवकर कसं काय लक्षात येतं आपल्या? याच्यामुळे की हे जे प्रोजेक्ट आहे, हाय HPC ही कन्सेप्ट याच्यामध्ये यूज झाली, आणि त्याच्यामुळं त्या गोष्टी त्यांना अगोदर लक्षात येतात. आता आपण I can't tell you detail about that because we have not performed practically this thing. It is done by the government or defense session. But this is the one of the use of high performance computing. Third case, perform the high number of operation per second. I am an engineer at Amazon.com. My web server gets 1000 hits per second. I would like my job server and database to handle the 1000 transactions per second so that customer do not experience the bad delay. Okay, basic example. Suppose we have implemented the online system in our college website, but there's suppose let's take the example for internet. we have an internet of 10 Mbps line. Yes, in that 10 Mbps line, parallelly number of students or faculty can use the internet. But we have a 10 Mbps line, and if suppose there are thousand of person who are using the internet, at that time speed can be decreased. If we want to enhance our internet connectivity connection, so we have to reduce the number of people from the internet connection, or we have to increase our internet connection line from 10 Mbps to the 20 Mbps. So this is also one of the example for high performance computing. But to provide the internet connection in high performance computing, there can be a use of different hardware and software. Because if you have to enhance your system, you have to uh, you have to you have to enhance your IT infrastructure, that is a computer system, network devices, server, computer with good configuration. Then only it will be considered for the high performance computing. What does high performance computing include? High performance computing is fast computing. Okay. In our normal computer, we use the CPU. Yes, central processing unit. But in the high performance computing, we have to use CPU as well as GPU. I think you didn't heard about the GPU. Anyone know GPU? GPU is the general processing unit which is used to perform the parallel computing. Very fast network to connect between compute element, hardware, computer architecture, vector computer, distributed system, cluster. In the next slide, I will tell you about the cluster system. Network connection. We need of some hardware part, means we need computer system, vector computer, distributed system, some cluster system, and internet connection. To perform the HPC operation, we need of some internet connection. So these are the some example. We also need some softwares which will perform the clustering operation or high performance computing operation. So programming model, that is the MPI. You may have studied this concept in your second year subject, computer organization, or in operating system, message passing interface. In operating system, you have studied deadlock concept. In that, there are a synchronization in operating system. So message passing interface, MPI, and shared memory. Shared memory. Also, you have studied this concept in computer organization. These are the rise and fall of HPC. Okay, these are some rise and fall of HPC. I will tell you later. Okay, now what is the cluster? It's a 145. Am I audible to all? Vaibhav, please unmute.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. Yeah, so we have completed little bit introduction about the HPC, high performance computing. What is the high performance computing? What are the example of high performance computing? What is the use of high performance computing? When uh, okay, so introduction part are completed. Now I tell you about the cluster. Cluster. You have already studied cluster. Cluster is a group of machines interconnected in a way that they work together as a single system. मी आत्ताच तुम्हाला एक एक्झाम्पल दिलं होतं बघा कंपनीमधलं, की एक डेटाबेस ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेटर असेल, तिथे काही नेटवर्क डिव्हाइसेस असतील, these are the client system. They perform the individual tasks, but parallelly, and finally, all the uh, result of all the model is automatically transferred to the main master server. So cluster is a group of machines interconnected in a way that they work together as a single system. For example, हे आता तुम्हाला कंपनीतलं एक एक्झाम्पल दिलं, प्रोजेक्ट काय असते, there is a one project group of 10 members. So 10-member group means that is a one cluster. So but they perform the individual tasks, means each person काय आहे, can't see the backend of the company. So in that you can see connected to the both private network cluster, public network are used to access a given cluster responsible for providing a user an environment to work and distributing tasks among the other nodes. You can see in this diagram there is the main master node. Wait, am I audible? Okay, am I audible? Vaibhav, other students are replying. Okay, fine. So in cluster, there are some terminology. One is a node. Node means individual machine. Now you can see there are some multiple machine means node. Headmaster which can be connected to the private network and public network. So here is the, you can see the master node, and next to the compute node. Compute node connected to only private network. Now you can see compute node. This individual machine is this user compute node. Compute node connected to only private network of the cluster and are generally used for running the job assigned to them by the head node. Head node means master node. आत्ताच मी एक एक्झाम्पल दिलं कंपनीतलं, की त्याच्यामध्ये काय असतो, एक मेन टीम लीडर will assign the job to the team member, then team member will compute the job or execute the job. So this is the responsibility of compute node. This is the basic architecture of the cluster. You can understand the concept of cluster, and same concept is used for the high performance computing. There's a difference. Cluster is used to execute the last task by using the multiple multiple processor. But to enhance the cluster system, we need of HPC. So before starting the HPC, we have to know about the cluster system. Okay. Types of cluster: in storage cluster, high availability, load balancing, and high performance. Okay, high performance. आला हा part. क्लस्टर अगोदर आलेला आहे. क्लस्टर सिस्टीमला इन्हान्स करण्यासाठी HPC नॉर्मल क्लस्टर आपण कॉलेजला यूज करू शकतो, किंवा काय सिस्टीमला आपण असं करतो काही वेळेस, नंबर ऑफ computers are connected in LAN. Okay, same is shared. Some data is shared by the server PC, and we can access, or we can access the same file in the LAN network. This is the one of the basic example of cluster. But it is a data set. In cluster, you have to perform the application. There are some cloud services. Cloud services are available. You have to perform the task from the single computer. You can give the task to the in the network PC. They can perform the same task, and it uh, automatically update all the database on the main server. आता काही फॉर एक्झाम्पल माझं वर्डप्रेसचा ब्लॉग आहे. वर्डप्रेसच्या ब्लॉगमध्ये ती होस्टेबल वेबसाईट आहे. म्हणजे मी त्याचा डेटाबेस माझ्याकडे नेतो कुठे ऍक्च्युली वर्डप्रेसच्या सर्व्हरकडे. मी काही काम करत असेल तर तो कुठे सेव्ह होतो डिरेक्टली त्या साईडला. असं सिंगल सिस्टीम झालं तर त्याच्याचमध्ये जसं कंपनीमध्ये एक प्रोजेक्ट असेल तो करताना क्लस्टर सिस्टीममध्ये, इन क्लस्टर सिस्टीम मल्टिपल user can user can work on the same project and that module or execution automatically updated on the main server. So in that there is a storage cluster which is used to storage the system, but it provides a consistent file system in it. High availability. Load balancing. High availability means if suppose you can you have to enhance your system, then you can add the number of user in that your cluster system. Or if suppose your one node is failed while executing the large problem, if one node is failed, then you can remove that particular node. Your whole system will not be affected. Load balancing. Send a network service request to multiple cluster nodes to balance the requested load among the cluster nodes. As I told earlier, suppose you have a 10 Mbps line. If 10 Mbps line just supporting 100 users to access the internet, and if suppose you want to provide the internet connection to the 200 people, at that time they, you have to perform the load balancing. Either you have to reduce your system, or you have to improve the internet connection lease line. Okay, last one. High performance. Use the cluster node to perform the concurrent calculation. High performance कसं काय होतं याच्यामध्ये क्लस्टरमध्ये मल्टिपल कॉम्प्युटर आहे, सेपरेट पीसी आहे तिकडे, आणि सेपरेट पीसी आर एक्झिक्युटिंग द टास्क. allow application to work in parallel to enhance the काय होतं आता सिक्वेन्शियल ऑपरेशन मध्ये काय होतं, there are 10 tasks, but you have to perform the 10 tasks concurrently in bottleneck problem. Means एक कंप्लीट होईल त्याच्यानंतर दुसरा कंप्लीट होईल देन तिसरा. त्याच्यामध्ये वेळ जातो ना. याच्यामध्ये काय होतं क्लस्टरमध्ये 10 people can perform the operation simultaneously in parallel. So it improve your system. It execute the task within the less time. Also referred as a computational cluster or grid computing. आणि अशी जी सिस्टीम असते ना की ज्याच्यामध्ये क्लस्टर सिस्टीम आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये मल्टिपल लार्ज प्रॉब्लेम इज एक्झिक्युटिंग बाय लार्ज प्रॉब्लेम एक्झिक्यूट होत असेल तर त्याला काय म्हणतात क्लस्टर. अँड इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड ॲज अ ग्रिड कॉम्प्युटिंग. बेनिफिट ऑफ क्लस्टर. Now it's 56. I will complete my session within 4 to 5 minutes. Benefit of cluster: reduce cost. It reduce cost. Processing power, scalability, improve the network technology and availability. Okay, first one, reduce cost. Price of off-the-shelf consumer desktop has plumbed in here. Reduce cost. कसं काय ह्याच्यात काय होतं क्लस्टरिंग आहे म्हणजे मेन सिस्टीम कोणता आहे एक आता याच्यामध्ये काय होईल देर आर 10 computer but one computer act as a master rest of the act as a slave means client no need to save the data directly on the computer system automatically data is replicated to the मेन सर्व्हर तुम्ही इंटरनेट सायबर कॅफेला एक सिस्टीम बघितलं असेल त्याला काय म्हणतात एन कॉम्प्युटिंग डिव्हाइस त्याच्यामध्ये काय असतं की मेन एकाच पीसीला हार्ड डिस्क कनेक्टेड असते आणि बाकीच्या पीसीला फक्त प्रोसेसर असतो सिस्टीम असेल तिथे जे काही टास्क असेल ऑटोमॅटिकली मेन पीसीला सेव्ह होतं सो बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट वी नीड ऑफ लेस रिसोर्सेस सो इट कॅन बी रिड्यूस द कॉस्ट. Processing power. The parallel processing power high performance cluster can in many cases prove more cost effective than the mainframe with similar power and this reduce price per unit most enable enterprise to get processing power. It requires a less processing power. Again same, if there are less number of resources, hardware are used for the client side PC, then automatically processing power can be less. Scalability. If suppose there is a cluster network of the 10 computer, but if suppose you want to scale your network, if you want to complete the task within the deadline, then you have to add the number of clients. So in that you have to scale your system. Means easily you can expand your system by adding the additional load. Here you can computer cluster can be easily expanded as per the requirement change by adding additional nodes to the network. आला इकडे स्केल करायचं म्हणजे काय आपण सिस्टीम मध्ये अजून युजर ऍड करू शकतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल इन अवर प्रोजेक्ट टीम मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं 3 मेंबरची टीम आहे पण नंतर काय आलं की बॉसने सांगितलं हा प्रोजेक्ट 3 महिन्यामध्ये कंप्लीट करायचं तर काय करावं लागेल एखादा टीम मेंबर एक्स्ट्रा ऍड करावं लागेल. टीम मेंबर एक्स्ट्रा ऍड करावं लागेल म्हणजे जी सिस्टीम आहे त्याच्यामध्ये काय करावं लागेल एक नोड एक्स्ट्रा ऍड करावं लागेल. सो दिस इज द स्केलेबिलिटी. इम्प्रूव्ह द नेटवर्क टेक्नॉलॉजी त्याच्यामध्ये इंटरनेट कनेक्शन आहे हे काय इन इम्प्रूव्ह नेटवर्क टेक्नॉलॉजी देयर कॅन बी यूज नंबर ऑफ network devices. Now here you can see virtual LAN, VLAN, virtual local area network treats each computer as a separate node. याच्यामध्ये काय केलं जातं प्रत्येक कॉम्प्युटरला जसं की ब्रॉडबँड कनेक्शन आणि लीज लाईन कनेक्शन. ब्रॉडबँड कनेक्शन मध्ये काय होतं स्पीड आहे तो डिवाइड केला जातो म्हणजे 1 Mbps स्पीड असेल तो सगळ्यांमध्ये डिवाइड झाला तो ऑटोमॅटिकली कोणाला कमी स्पीड मिळतो कोणाला जास्त स्पीड मिळतो. बट इन व्हर्च्युअल लोकल नेटवर्क और इन लीज लाईन कनेक्शन every node will get the same not we can't say same speed but every node will get the efficient speed to perform the task. So this is the improve the network technology. Means parallelly all the system can use the internet connection. But in some broadband connection, if suppose there are 3 devices, when it performs the first come first serve service. When first device will be connected, it will assign most of the speed to the first device. When second device try to access the internet connection, it will get the same speed. होतं बघा काही वेळेस आपण करतो एखाद्याचं हॉटस्पॉट ऑन केलंय ऑलरेडी तो इंटरनेट कनेक्शन यूज करतो आपण पण करायला गेलो तर तेव्हा कुठेतरी थोडा कमी स्पीड मिळतो. अजून थर्ड ऍड होईल कारण की 4G इंटरनेट स्पीड काय ते 200-300 kbps असेल तर त्याच्यामध्ये स्पीड काय होतो ऑटोमॅटिकली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट. सो देअर कॅन बी अ bottleneck problem. Okay, last availability. याच्यात काय होतं, मी सांगितलं होतं तुम्हाला की in cluster there are number of computers connected. If either suppose one computer is failed, but it does not affect the rest of the network. एखादा कॉम्प्युटर फेल झाला तर त्याच्यामध्ये काय होईल का नाही, तो कॉम्प्युटर बंद होईल पण ऑटोमॅटिकली त्याची जी सर्व्हिसेस आहे ती काय होईल, दुसऱ्या कॉम्प्युटरवर ऑटोमॅटिकली रेप्लिकेट होईल किंवा त्याचा टास्क बंद होईल, बाकी टास्क ऑटोमॅटिकली स्टार्ट होईल. नाउ हियर यू कॅन रीड व्हेन द मेन फ्रेम कॉम्प्युटर फेल्स द एंटायर सिस्टम फेल in mainframe computer, but cluster or high performance computing is applied on the supercomputer. However, if a node in computer cluster fails, its operation can be simply transferred to the another node within the cluster, ensuring that there is no interruption in service. आलं का? क्लस्टर मेन फ्रेम मध्ये काय होतं, एखादा सिस्टीम बंद झाला होल सिस्टीम विल बी कोलॅप्स. बट in the cluster system or in the HPC, if one node fail, it will transfer the control to the another cluster, or it will idle to the particular damaged system, but it will not affect to the rest of the system. Okay, 1 hour completed. Rest of part I will continue in the